Ecstatic Yoga Pranayama practice. I am Grace. So glad that you're here today. We will be practicing a balancing pranayama flow. So we're going to be breathing. These will be breathing techniques that bring balance to the right and left side of the brain, to the body, and create a sense of being centered and present in our minds and bodies. So they're not super energizing and they're not super calming, but they're balancing. And we'll go back and forth between both. But today's a nice balancing practice. Remembering as we move through these breaths, as I guide you through the breaths, if you ever need to stop before I guide you, or if when we move into Samavriti, we'll be doing paced breathing, so we might get up to 8 breaths in 8 pauses. If you need to breathe before that, or you need to stop before that, you're always welcome to honor your body, listen to your body. Much more important to listen to yourself than anyone else, anybody. You know best what's for you. So empower yourself to listen to your own self. And if the pace seems a little too long or anything, then feel free to shorten it and find your own pace. So, and remember, we never move into pain in yoga. It is always about the feel so good. So if you ever feel any pain in this pranayama, please back off. But these are pretty gentle breaths. So we're going to close the eyes and dive into the self and bring our awareness. First, let's bring our awareness to our body and make sure you're in a comfortable seated position. It's nice sometimes to bring a cushion. I have a little cushion behind me here that's right at my tailbone, creating a nice levelness for my hips. So adjust that cushion in a way that your hips are level and you feel comfortable. And remember, you can always adjust your position as you move through. You can hold a hand mudra. I like to akima, where all the fingers and the thumbs are touching, and I like to rest that in my lap and almost make a little heart to send you love, send the world love. And seated in your nice comfortable position, just begin to notice the breath. I'm not going to change it in any way, certainly not judging it. Never go into judgment in yoga. This is about neutral observer, witness, just witnessing the breath, observing with no judgment, not needing to change it, and just noticing your natural flow of breath, how you breathe, bringing all your awareness to the breath. If the mind wanders off in thought, just bring it kindly and gently, with no judgment, back to the breath. All your focused attention on your natural rhythm. Just resting in mindful breath, breath awareness. All your attention laser focused on the here and now, with you simply breathing. And I invite you now to drop the breath down into the lower abdomen, the belly. So as you inhale, you're going to feel that navel, that belly button expand away from the spine. As your belly pops out a little, and as you exhale, you're going to feel the belly, navel coming in towards the spine. And so we're just moving into mindful belly breathing. It's also called abdominal breathing. Imagining as you inhale the oxygen flowing and dropping all the way down to the lower abdomen and pelvic floor, just as you would pour water into an empty glass. It would drop down to the bottom. All your attention on the breath, deep belly breaths. As we give the body time to integrate and breathing into the abdomen, lower belly triggers the nervous system, calms the nervous system. Nervous system shifts into the parasympathetic nervous system. So you're resting in the relaxation response and triggering those health building hormones like serotonin, feel good hormones. You want the body to rest in the parasympathetic. Letting everything in your life and the world go and resting in this breath into the belly so the body can relax and know it's safe. Deep mindful belly breaths. You can have that Mula Bandha slightly engaged to contain the energy inside of you. Taking care of your energy field so it's not all leaking out. And we can build the energy inside our body and create healing and more vitality for our physical being. And we're going to move now into Durga Pranayama, 3-part yogic breath. So as we inhale, we're going to continue to inhale into the belly. And then we're going to move it up into the ribs and move that breath all the way up into the chest. 3 deep breaths and pause here at the top. And then we're going to exhale at the chest, exhale at the ribs, and exhale down into the belly. Inhaling into the belly, like a wave into the ribs, all the way up into the chest, even into the clavicular area. Oh, filling the entire abdominal cavity, pausing a moment at the top, holding the bandha in the breath. Exhaling the chest, the ribs, and the belly. One more time with a controlled exhale, inhaling into the belly, the ribs, and the chest. Pausing, engaging the bandha and the breath. Exhaling the chest, the ribs, and the belly. We're going to do a few more 3-part yogic breaths. I'm going to invite you on your own, and you can either exhale, chest, ribs, belly, or you can just, after you hold that breath at the top, just exhale completely. So let's do one more together, inhaling into the belly, the ribs, and the chest. top of the breath, engage the bandhas, the breath. And then on this exhale, if you like, just letting it go. And continue on your own for a few more breaths. Finding your own pace, fully present to sensations. One more 3-part yogic breath. And as you let this pranayama go, I invite you to rest in breath awareness as you allow the breath to integrate. Breathing into the belly, if you can. Mindful belly breathing. We'll move now into our next pranayama. We're going to move into Nadi Shodhana. So we're going to use a mudra, a Vishnu mudra. So we're going to take the pointer and the middle finger, and you can either curl that in towards the palm, the thumb and the fingers extending out, the ring and the pinky are extended out, or you can take this pointer and middle finger and rest it on the third eye to activate that third eye. And then we're going to use the thumb. I'm using my right hand here, so I'm going to use the thumb to close off the right nostril. And I'm going to use the finger. I'm using my ring finger. You can use the pinky as well, whichever feels better for you, to close off the left nostril. And we're going to alternate breathing out of one nostril at a time while we close off the other nostril. And we're going to always switch on the exhale, so we know when to switch on our exhale. So we'll take a deep exhale through one nostril, a deep inhale through the same nostril on the same side, and then we're going to release that nostril that's closed off and close off the other nostril and exhale and inhale through that opposite side. I'm going to guide you through the first few breaths, and then I'll let you do some breaths on your own. So let's bring that Vishnu mudra. I am going to put my finger on the third eye, that spot right between the eyebrows for today. I like to activate that third eye. Let's take a nice deep inhale together. Your opposite hand can be using a mudra. The thumb can be touching any of the fingertips, or it can be just resting out. As you exhale, take the thumb and close off the right nostril and exhale out the left. Inhale left. And on your next exhale, switch. Release the thumb. Bring the finger down to close off the left nostril and exhale out the right side. Inhale right side, same side. And switching on the exhale, releasing the finger, bringing the thumb to close off that nostril and exhale out the left side. Inhale, same side. And switching on the exhale, releasing the thumb, bringing the finger down to close off that left nostril and exhale out the right. Inhale right, same side. And on that exhale, switch, bringing the thumb down to close off the right nostril and exhale through the left. And continuing on your own, at your own pace. Few more breaths, staying physically, fully present to the breath and sensation. On your next exhale, releasing the hand, releasing the breath, and entering into some mindful belly breathing. Breath awareness as you breathe into the belly. Letting that integrate as we activated the Ida and Pingali nadis through that nadi shodhana, and we activated the Sushumna nadi, the great river that comes up the central core of our body. Taking one more breath in your mindful breathing, and we're going to move into Samavriti, equal breathing or box breathing. A beautiful breath, very balancing. And so what we're going to do is we're going to inhale to the count of 4, and we're going to exhale to the count of 4. I'm going to do a few rounds of that. Just Inhaling to 4 and exhaling to 4. And I will pace you. And if you are wanting a different pace, feel free to enter into your own pace. That invitation is always there. And then we're going to move into an inhale at the count of 4, a pause at the count of 4, and then an exhale to the count of 4. And then a pause at the bottom of the breath to 4. And then again, we'll continue that round for a little bit with an equal pause and inhale and exhale. And then we're going to increase it to 6. So we'll inhale to 6 and we'll pause at 6 and we'll exhale at 6. And at the bottom of the breath, again, pause at 6. And I think that today we'll just go to 6. If you'd like yourself to move into 8, I welcome you to do that, to move into 8, an 8 count with the inhale, exhale, and the pauses. Maybe I'll invite you to our last 2 of our 6 to engage into 8, and if you'd like to stay at 6, you can do that. And then we will move back down to 4, and we'll move into our integrated breath. So diving inside and closing your eyes and being deeply connected to the self, fully present to the inner being, inner aliveness. And let's exhale the breath completely. And inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add Kumbhaka, breath retention now. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. You can engage those pauses as well. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. We're going to move to 6 now. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 2 8s. If you want to stick to 6, that's okay. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pause, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pause. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pause. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pause. Just let the breath go. Let it all go. And then just allow yourself to rest into breath awareness. Into the belly. Fully present to breathing in the body. Deep pelvic breaths into that lower abdomen, that pelvic floor. Allowing the breath to integrate. And when you're ready, gently and kindly opening up your eyes. I'm going to move into our last pranayama this morning. It's my favorite. It's Brahmari. It's very balancing and calming as well. It's a little different. It's also called buzzing bee, humming bee, or but it's beautiful and calming. So I'll explain it real quick. It's very simple, and then we will just do it together. I'll just let you do it on your own because we won't be able to guide you once we begin. So I'm going to guide you through it now. It's very simple. So it's going to include taking our hands and cupping them over our ears. And on our exhale, we're going to hum. So we're going to do a nice gentle inhale. And on our exhale, we're going to hum. And you can keep your hands cupped on your ears through the whole time, but just a gentle inhale with no sound. Nice and deep. And then on the exhale, humming and just feeling those vibrations as you hum. Being deeply connected with the inner being and noticing those vibrations throughout the inner body. And all that inner aliveness just vibrating with the humming sound. So let's begin. Just bringing the hands to the ear and begin to inhale and then exhaling with a humming sound. Finishing up on your last exhale, releasing the hands, resting them on your thighs, and moving back into breath awareness, mindful belly breathing. Allowing all the breath work in this pranayama practice to integrate and balance your body, mind, and spirit. And taking this moment now to check in and scan the inner being. Notice the inner aliveness, the state of affairs inside you. Noticing maybe it's a little more spacious than it was when you began the practice. A little more settled, balanced. Maybe a little more calm. I invite you to take this moment to check back in on your intention that you set. Planting that seed and nourishing an intention that you want to create in your life. You see a spontaneous chant wants to arise to bless you. The chants are always blessings that just come from spirit spontaneously. kia kia tunde kamunda kia hiha. Ehunde kia se munde kaya ehunde kia sea. Onde kia se monde kia se hunde kia se ma. Ehunde kia se ande aya. Ehunde ama. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, of light, of truth, and of peace. When I am in that place in me, and you are in that place in you, we are one. Namaste. I am Grace. Please go to EcstaticYoga.Studio and check out our yoga teacher trainings and retreats. We have an online training coming up this fall. Love to have you participate. And I wish you a most beautiful and most blessed day.